This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Baylor Bears, taking on last season's national champions, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Receiver around pre-snap. An inside give now from the shotgun. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46. And the Bears are going to keep this drive rolling. Here comes the handoff. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
They look to throw it here on second down. Quick completion to the tight end. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Here's the toss play now, running left. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed, ability to diagnose the play, blows it up.
He'll take a deep shot. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
And just like that, this defense takes advantage of a bad decision by the quarterback, steps in front of it for the interception. They've got great field position here early in this game.
They're going to the air on the first play. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Tackled quickly after the catch, he'll be short of the marker. That completion makes it second and medium. Ball handed off. First down and more. He's still running. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Ran by the receiver. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that throws the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain and a first down.
And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
You know, a toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, play's going to blow up.
Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
The offense will go for it here on 4th down and 3. They go with a direct snap. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down.
What a job by this offense picking up the first down. As a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch.
Nice throw caught for a completion. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Getting set for the second quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the first quarter at all. Getting set here now for the second period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening quarter. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Looking to throw it again. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. 4th and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this first down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points. Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he steps out at the 20, tried to make something happen, but costs the offense 5 yards in field position. So here comes the Baylor offense out of the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
He has first down yardage at the 46.
Great accuracy here by the quarterback, hitting his receiver in stride on that slant, and it gave him a chance to pick up some yards after the catch.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. The misfire on 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. Here's the option play. Pitches to the back. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Man, the defense, it's all about assignment football. Somebody's got to be able to account for the quarterback, which they do. Nobody's left for the pitch man. Good job by this offense picking up some positive yards.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Now the offensive coordinator calls the right play. I like trying to get out on the edge of the perimeter of this defense with the speed you have, but you got to tip your cap. The defense made a great play.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
The Bears getting set on 1st and 10. No press coverage. The DB is backing up now. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Championship game drive, and they face 3rd down and short. He keeps it on the design run. Tackled just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
You know, this offense isn't really built around this quarterback's ability to run the football. But this is a reminder that if you don't account for him, he can make you pay for it. Nice job here by the offense.
1st and goal, handoff. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship. And you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. Man, that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
Here's a throw underneath to the back. And the defense wraps him up.
Interesting call here by this offense on the 2-point conversion. Just not enough depth on that route to get him across the goal line. And the defense does a nice job of coming up with that tackle to keep him short.
Return starts from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's when they start the drive. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the 1st down play. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers. He stopped short of the 1st down. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards. What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
Well, they're going to go for it, try to keep the drive going. 4th down and 7. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
What a great job here by the safety to anticipate where the quarterback was going to go with the football. That gave him enough time to be able to get over and break on the football in time for the interception.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Caught in the flat by the running back. Finding space at the 20. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. And the Bears looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. Now set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Takes the toss and heads left. Fights through a tackle. Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
The receiver grabs it, heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The ball is picked off. He could go. Inside the 20. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
1st and goal here for the offense. We'll try to run it with the option. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, if you're going to run this option play, you've got to be the one that's dictating the tempo. I feel like the defense right now is doing that. They did a nice job of getting to the quarterback. He didn't get many yards at all here.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. And the offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line. The offense will now quickly spend the timeout.
Chris, I really like this call. I know it doesn't work out, but just trying to catch the defense napping, trying to get the ball to the edge as quickly as you can. Doesn't work out. Brings up a big 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal. Looking to throw for it. Looking to scramble. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he's got it. So the two-point try is successful, and they build the lead even further. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Return begins inside the 10. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Just able to stop him, but it's a great return. Lucky to prevent a touchdown, but begin the drive with excellent field position. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Makes the catch. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Bears will kick this away to start the second half. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. On the move. Can they catch him? Touchdown, ASU. He'll stroll into the end zone. You talk about an unforgettable moment for that guy. A kick return for a touchdown in the championship game.
Chris, I didn't know if he had the speed to be able to take it all the way back to the end zone. Initially had some good blocks to spring him free, and then was just outrunning some angles that some of the kickoff coverage team had. Nice play.
Now the try for 2.
Got it. Here we go.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Makes the catch for the two-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead.
Well, I thought the defense did a pretty good job of defending this two-point try, but let's give all the credit to the quarterback and the receiver for being able to be in sync and in rhythm to come down with that catch and the 2 points.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. First down, looking to throw the football. He's going to take off. And the defense says, not again. They wouldn't let him get loose for the scramble. Brought him down for a short gain. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Chris, anytime a receiver runs around, he's looking to create separation for the quarterback to give him a nice target. That's always what you're going to see anytime you have a successful route. What we just saw here, complete opposite. They're lucky that ball was just knocked away.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. That'll pick up a first down out of the 37.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
And the Bears will have 1st and 10 here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. As the first down is still going. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, the pass is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. Past the 50. Now the 40. And they'll finally bring it down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway. They set the offense up in great field position.
Chris, not only the awareness to come up with the interception, but the speed and athletic ability on the return. I thought he was going to take it all the way back, but the offense just did enough to keep him out of the end zone.
Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the corner to stop him for a loss.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
You don't want to waste this good field position, but it's 3rd down and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He escapes the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. Intercepted in the end zone. Breaks into the open. He's at the 50. Out past the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Baylor. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
There's a risky throw here so close to the goal line. This defender makes this interception, Chris. Sometimes you see a guy hesitant. He might think about taking a knee. This guy didn't. It gave him momentum and the speed that he needed to be able to get to the end zone.
And he stopped short. The 2-point try fails. They can't build on their lead here. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Arizona State, 11.
And the kickoff heads out of bounds. The offense will begin from the 40.
6 propane! 6 propane! Military stunt!
First play of the drive, they come out throwing. On the move now. He gets loose. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away. And the Sun Devils come up to the line in a hurry-up. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Escaping the pressure, moving right. Using his legs here. The senior calls his own number. Picks up the 1st down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Arizona State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up.
Ready!
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. He's swarmed by the defense.
2-point conversion is no good. That keeps the score Baylor 23, Arizona State 17.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So here comes the Baylor offense out of the field. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They throw to the left. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Might have thought they could catch the defense off guard by running the fullback there, but they were all over it.
Yeah, that's a great job by this defense and just showing their instincts and awareness here. Like you said, not being fooled at all. They slip it to the fullback, and he doesn't get any yards at all. In fact, he goes backwards. Good job by the D. Well, hey, it didn't go for a touchdown, but this is great execution. Knew exactly what they needed to do. 1st down, move the sticks.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The Bears look to keep this drive moving. Design quarterback run. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to go to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Here we go, 7th play of this drive in the championship game. Third down and short. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's an out route, the catch made. Oh, and he didn't get there. The defense makes a stop against this excellent third down offense.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
And the Bears will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Finds his target, and it's complete. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position. First down. And Kirk Baylor has the lead here. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. He's got the first down and still motoring. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quick throw testing the middle. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Hit as he released it. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country. And they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot right down the middle. Touchdown, Sun Devils. He had all day back there before throwing the strike.
I can't believe this guy came down with this catch. Unbelievable play for a touchdown. The quarterback took a chance by throwing that into double coverage, and the receiver somehow went up and makes a play on the ball and came down in the end zone for a touchdown.
Now to try here for the extra point. The PAT is up and good. They take a 1-point lead here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. Defense got a big fourth down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. Grab down the middle. It's Rivera. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down. So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Rivera. Breaks loose at the 45. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. The Bears keep the football on the move. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Has caught. Can he get in? And he goes down after a solid gain. That's enough for a 1st down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
1st and goal. Any points will give them the lead here in the 4th quarter. Defense stuffing the runner. Ball still spotted at the 2-yard line.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Bears. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Oh, I think the defense was so caught up with their eyes on the quarterback, they completely lose the running back out of the backfield. Nice job by the play caller here of getting the ball out to the running back instead of the receiver for the touchdown.
Now they'll empty the backfield on this 2-point conversion. Wants to throw it. He makes the catch, a successful 2-point conversion.
Oh, how about this call? They completely spread the defense out with this empty set. 5 wide, not even the option to hand the ball off, and they still get it done. Great timing by the quarterback and his receiver.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Brought down at the 29. That's where we'll start the drive. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. This is one of those moments, the national championship on the line. They need a touchdown right here. Going for a big play downfield. It's caught down the right side for a huge gain. And a huge gain before he's forced pass out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Hey, you're trailing late in a game like this. You're looking to get the ball thrown to the outside on the perimeter, make a nice catch, pick up positive yards, and then get out of bounds. If that defense is going to give it to you, take it every time.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. The pass is caught. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Here's a good throw off the play fake.
How about the consistency from this quarterback and his accuracy? That's 5 passes, 5 completions, and now he's got 1st and goal.
Great chance for the offense to tie the game. 1st and goal. Looking to throw here. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, ASU.
What a touchdown here with under 2 minutes to go. And the big question now, Chris, is do you kick this extra point to tie it up, or do you go for 2 to potentially take the lead? Either way, your defense still is going to have to go out there and make some plays.
The offense still out there. We're going for 2 here. He's looking to throw. The pass is intercepted. Football's loose. The offense has it and still going.
Man, Chris, I just don't know. Here we are in the 4th quarter. You're down by 1. The extra point ties the game. I guess they decided to try to take the lead by going for 2, but they miss it, and now they're still down by 1. I don't like the call.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. At the 20. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Oh, escapes the tackle. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Baylor.
Chris, big touchdown here late in this game to give them a 7-point lead. Now the big question is, do you go for 1 or go for 2 potentially to make it a 2-possession game?
The extra point up and good. So the lead now is 8 here in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return begins inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for a late deep shot. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. Oh, he's bringing it back. Past the 20. Touchdown, Bears. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. First down, looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Aggressive call, a deep shot. First down, but incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Looking deep for late-game heroics. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. Could take it all the way. Across the 40. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a hit. Sets up the offense in great position.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you'd hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
Defensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. The shovel pass complete. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Baylor. And their route is on.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for a late, deep throw. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game. Touchdown, Arizona State. There was no catching him that time.
Chris, the quarterback looks up, sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
And now the try for the two-point conversion. From the shotgun, drops back. Snags the quick throw. And he gets in for the score, cutting the lead to 14. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. It's a mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as the top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Street and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official Your kings of college football and national champions, the Baylor Bears.